Ring game taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
You know, but yeah, let's get into these previews real quick so we can get up out of here.
yeah, let's not leave shit out.
Yeah, because we talked about Tszyu for well over 60 minutes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, he hasn't been relevant in like so fucking long. Like,
yeah,
we couldn't help it.
Yeah, he's good for the sport.
We didn't talk about Tszyu in a positive way in like 2 years.
We've basically been doubting him for a long time.
Since the Lomachenko fight, like that's a long time. Like, I mean, he was full into the pandemic.
There was COVID. Yeah, it's COVID. Shit.
But yeah, my bad, Pat. You go ahead, kill this.
Yeah,
shit.
man. As long as Tszyu is mentally not there, he's always going to be doubted. He's not. Yeah, I would never be confident. He just happened to put it together. But we have.
That's the best way you could put it, actually.
Yeah. But so we have 2 previews because we have 2 fights next week, and one, of course, we'll get into because me and Pierre actually got our creds to go to that one, and then we have one from PBC.
Oh, both of y'all got approved?
Yeah.
Oh, damn! So 2? Oh, so okay, all right.
Yeah. We could be in New Orleans on Thursday, bro. Yeah, it's good shit.
so who gonna be taking pictures? Who gonna be doing interviews? Y'all figure that out, y'all.
We'll figure that out when we get there.
Yeah, y'all got security with y'all. Okay.
Like we're gonna be if y'all see if anybody see Ring Gang, y'all gonna see us. Like it's gonna be me and Pat. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like I'm gonna be Shawn Michaels,
and I'm Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Oh shit, we bringing in from
Hunter Hemsley looking at
Hunter Hearst Hemsley ass nigga. Okay, we gonna have. Got the damn the buddy team. Okay. Yeah. We ain't sending you down there with DZ nigga. So or pilot. You got one of the executive big time niggas rolling with you. So no rats, no whatever animals gonna be fucking with you and shit. I think Gators is down there. Y'all should be good. You got Pat.
Yeah,
all right, so
all I know is right now, so it's gonna be fucking humid in New Orleans. It's like 93, 94 degrees for all when we're there, man. It's gonna be fucking hot. You know?
Nigga, it was like 101 earlier today, bro. Like it's hot as fuck down south now, nigga. It's
but we're definitely
y'all gotta take a picture of that food down there too, nigga. Shit.
Oh, that's a given. Like I'm already compiling a list of restaurants that need to go to because
I need at least 3 pictures of pork, pilot. I mean, King P.
Okay, yeah. P will handle that. I don't do
I'll deal with the pork because I put pork on my fork.
Yeah.
Nigga put pork on his French fries. That nigga don't play.
Nigga, shredded pork on some French fries will probably be busting. Actually,
ugh.
Nigga, that's actually kind of too much. That's like, I mean, bacon is pork, ain't it?
Yeah, shredded bacon, nigga, that'll work. Shit.
Yeah, but there's turkey bacon. There's turkey bacon though. You know,
shredded raised pork. Would you put that shit on your fries, nigga?
Yeah, I would actually.
Yeah, you probably would.
I like the poutine fries.
Yeah, with some gravy on the side to dip all.
Nah, gravy on top of that motherfucker, nigga.
Yeah, that's a caveman meal right there.
Nah, nigga, that's a good eating, nigga.
That's like the shit they ate in them Geico commercials, nigga.
With the whiskey looking ass nigga, nah.
Oh shit, no, but but before we get to that one, we have PBC is actually going to be representing, Tszyu, of course, fresh off his brutal knockout of Tony Harrison, and it was a highlight reel, like mortal, ultra killer instinct combo KO.
Tony should have won that fight.
He should have, but he won probably maybe 2 rounds at the most, and got his ass handed to him, but. Tszyu, though, you have to give it to him. Before a young fighter, he turns around fights quick, So obviously, because we have to wait for Jamel Charlo, who's still having problems with his hand, allegedly, So
Tszyu, yeah.
So basically, he's back in the ring against Carlos Ocampo. So it's like, I mean, Ocampo, like I said, Ocampo at 154. I mean, obviously, for Tszyu's level, it's still it can be a somewhat dangerous fight for him. Ocampo, of course, is known for giving Spence hell before dropping one shot to the body at the bell. You know,
how much hell can you give a nigga for one round?
Did it go 1 or 2 rounds? Was that
it went 1 round, but he was winning that round though. It wasn't.
Y'all gotta stop, bro. Unless y'all are giving like a Trinidad Vargas type round, first round, or you dropping a dude 2 times type shit, or something. I ain't trying to hear no. He was giving the nigga all he could handle in that first round.
It was the back and
that's what it was.
Like,
Spence dropped him at the end of the round with a body shot, and he stayed down.
He did, but dude wasn't. Y'all make it seem like he was thrashing Spence from pillar to post.
I'm not saying he was, but
he would have been able to give him the round.
Winning that round, bro. Like
he was about to win a round. He was about to win a competitive round, and he got stopped.
Yeah.
Like that happens all the time. All this shit, like
it still was funny. I mean, it's just how I always say that fucking Chris Eubank.
King P is niggas being extra, right?
This is really
I mean, I can go back to my post and actually talk about how that fight went.
It's extra as fuck.
For a round. It's 1
round.
It's still 1 fucking round, but it's still 3 minutes, nigga.
No. Technically, he only won 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
2 minutes and 59 seconds. Or whatever
now we giving niggas props for winning 2 minutes and 50 seconds now?
But that's what he's known for. That and the fucking Fundora fight. You know?
No, look, he's only known for getting knocked out by Spence and fighting Fundora. I don't know him for beating Spence's ass for 3 minutes and then getting stopped. I don't say no shit like that. Like,
I mean, Spence really, he stopped with 1 body punch. It wasn't like, this motherfucker was like.
That just shows the levels that you have to have a great round in order to almost win, not to just throw a body shot.
Round like that, nigga. Like
I respect Ocampo because after this, Ocampo was like literally on all the Mexican club cards headlining, knocking dudes out.
Yeah, he's a respectable name. Like
he earned his way back up.
And at 154, yes, because like we said, at 154. You can't just go do no little bullshit. You gotta really earn that shit.
Low key, he gave you the blueprint to beat Fundora.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He gave him a tough fight. He gave him that was.
But what's his name? Who got the draw? Had the blueprint from the get-go from a while back.
That was basically the camp of the Brandon Lee kind of in a sense,
Yeah. So I mean, Ocampo. I mean, he's gonna come and fight.
He's a quality fighter. He's a quality fighter for sure.
Yeah, and then of course we have Tszyu, and Tszyu for whatever reason, because he was in the news before because he got bit by a dog and went to surgery. Crazy. But there's like, you still want to take this fight? He's like, hell yeah, like yeah. I mean,
what kind of fucking dog? Are you getting surgery? Like,
Australians, they do weird things.
Was it a pit bull? Was it a pit bull?
Australia nigga try dingo or coyote or some shit. Like a wallaby with teeth bit his ass or something. I don't know, like.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, if he's not letting a dog bite stop him from actually fighting, fuck it, go ahead and fight, man. So I mean, do we think that Ocampo will give Tszyu hell during this fight, or do you think Tszyu will probably stop him?
Oh, did the dog rip his skin off? Like, big deal. Like, he'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, because they were talking, postpone it, but Tszyu was like, no, postpone what?
It depends on how the fight went with the dog. Like, if the dog, I mean, because some dog, I mean, shit, I still got a scar from fighting a dog, like from 2005 or
he had to get surgery for that shit. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah, so he probably dog might have lost a majority of the season.
That dog about to bite you, pilot. I hear it in the background.
Tszyu not gonna be the only nigga fighting a dog.
Nah, I mean, I think for me, Tszyu's kind of like had that triple G Spence quality where he's consistent round winner because they're aggressive, come forward, they
behind the jab. Y'all niggas don't make it seem like Spencer Golovkin can just run toward niggas with their face open.
Blazing Killer, leave me alone. I don't really do that in the club. I'll be hitting the Carlton.
Wait, what the fuck? Like, hold on. To be honest, I feel that 154 is kind of dead. When was the last meaningful fight at that weight? See, this is the thing. It feels that way because you haven't gotten championship fights at 154.
All the belts are tied up. I mean, Jermell has all the straps.
But all the fights you've been getting at 154 have been quality. That's the difference.
It feels dead when one man reigns
all the belts.
Yeah, that's why. But the division is still so good is that all the belts could be tied up, and niggas is still throwing hands and making quality matchups.
Remember when Josh
even
Taylor
redemption tours, You don't have that. You don't even have that at heavyweight.
But 140 was kind of at a standstill when Josh Taylor had all the belts. It was kind of like
140 niggas was still getting it in at 140.
Still some fades, but I'm saying it was kind of slowed down a little bit. Like 154 is not dead, but it's not like.
I mean, it always slow down, but if you could get a quality matchup every other day.
You know, 154, you always get a great matchup.
And I'll talk about division being held up like 147. 147 is held up. That's a held up division.
Well,
that's kind of dead. The fuck.
Hold on. We're getting the fight. We're getting like the 125 of the era. So,
yeah.
Now motherfuckers done cut their hair off and shit by then. Damn, Thurman done cut his hair. Nigga, I done cut my hair during that time. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, whereas 154...
It took so long to make that fight.
154, I mean, you know, Thunder Mendoza was a good fight, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was kind of boring, but the knockout was nice, you know what I'm saying?
Well, hold on, wait, what was boring?
No, I mean, Mendoza-Fedorov was a decent fight.
Yeah, that was a good-ass fight, and then you had a great KO. What the fuck y'all niggas want?
I mean, the fight was alright. It wasn't that... I mean, it was decent.
Dude, you talking about the fight was alright, and we just seen this sorry-ass Broner fight? In card,
yeah, you niggas were talking about where that fight was trash, like trash with the capital T.
Dude, I mean, like compared to that, nigga.
Yeah,
like nah, we gotta have a base level for entertainment, bro. Like,
yeah, whereas 154, it doesn't matter if the champion's not doing, because the champion is injured, but the fights are happening, which is why the division moves the way it does. Like 154 doesn't have the reputation it has because it's on a standstill. Like again, Tszyu and again Ocampo, which is still it's a good fucking fight, at least for Tszyu.
Yeah, that's still a quality fight. Like, yeah, Tszyu's the favorite, but like he can't sleep on Ocampo. Like that, and that's the thing at 154. The sport is better when all the matchups you can make, nobody can sleep on nobody.
Right. Exactly.
That means shit could happen. That means we all could expect something to go. We could expect our narratives to be challenged.
Right. Exactly.
That's what the sport needs. Why do you think everybody keeps making a big deal about Tszyu Taylor? I hate to keep bringing that up, but you see how the aftermath for that playing out, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
That's 154 all the time.
Exactly. So yeah, it's 154 is not dead. Like you look at 160 is the dead division. 147 is deadish.
Yeah, you can literally name the good fight that happens at 160 every 2 years, every year. Right. And usually his Derevyanchenko is involved.
Exactly. So it's like, yeah, no, it's 154.
The same niggas is involved in these division battles, whereas 140, 154 is. You could just go down the list and be a different name every week. Right, exactly. So, and like I said, I mean, with Tim, like, I think Tim will probably stop Campo late. You know, like I said, I'm thinking that he'll probably stop him maybe in the 7th round. I would pick 9 again. I should pick 9 again because we did pick 9 again. Me, LB, when we did Tony Harrison, like, you know. Oh yeah, we did get the Tony Harrison fight. I forgot about that. But I think he'll get Ocampo out of there in 7. P, what about you?
I think Tszyu stops him in 10. It's gonna be a tough fight though. Really tough. Yeah, okay. It's gonna be a late KO.
LB, what about you?
I think we're going lucky number 9, folks. Mm-hmm. I think Campo's gonna give him enough resistance, fire back. Use the ring a little, fire back, use the ring a little until he just overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. But it'll be another.
It's going to be interesting because Ocampo's going to really try to bully Tszyu. He's going to try to push him back. So but then I think he's going to damn fall back in between that too. I see what you're saying. Like because he fights best when he's bullying, but it's like that bully shit don't work against the George Foreman ass niggas like Tszyu, right, like exactly, yeah. Like he's gonna bully. Then when the power starts getting to him, he's gonna back up a little. So I feel like we just gonna have a ebb and flow with that shit. But yeah, it might look be a firefight for real. Like I kind of see that happening as well. So, but we should be a good little bout. It's not a toaster leave-in fight, but it's some big crumbs on that plate, though. Let's say it's a fight that only help Tszyu, because like I said, because this is where fights like this will help make the odds for him and Jermell Charlo a lot closer than they should be. Like
You know, because he's getting that experience. So that's the big thing about this fight. And then they got in the co-main, they got someone that me and LB were high on with Reece Salim. You know, finally in an eliminator. You know, and Reece Salim still has talent out of the world. Like, dude, dude will be a champion one day. You know, but you know, like he's like how you beat Vic Pasila's ass. Like, yeah, that was beautiful. That was an ass whooping it. Like that's how you make a statement. And then, you know, Eduardo Baez, that fight was just like the Mexicans were just not fucking around with the jobbers. Like, you know what?
Yeah, that night the Mexicans, they weren't playing that night.
Yeah, they were like, you know, who's a fucking jobber, bro? Nigga, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
you know, yeah.
They got that email was like, no, we will not be complying. Hold on, real quick, Pat. Hold on, because I see the chat. Shout outs to Anthony Manzano, MOB. Do you guys think there should have been a larger margin of victory for Lopez last night against Taylor? Had it either 117 117, 111. I think
9-3.
9-3 is the perfect score for that. Like, you can't really give Taylor more than 3 rounds. And I can see anything less than that, but the first half was competitive. So anywhere between 3 to 1 round, although 1 round is like really pushing it, but I
116, 112 too generous to me.
Yeah, 116, 112 is too generous. Let me see. Did you guys hear after the show for the fight with Lopez and Taylor? He said it seemed like Lopez is one of those fighters that could perform well with chaos around him. Is that normal? I don't know, man. If we had a better version of Taylor to compare this to, maybe that might be true. But
this felt like the build-up felt like, because for me, Fury felt like before the Fury Wilder 2, Fury was on some drugs or something, but he just came out and beat Wilder's ass. And this was kind of similar where, you know, to me, low-key, because you would see Fury on these interviews looking coked out all the time.
No, but remember, Fury was going through a lot of shit. I think his wife at the time had a baby.
Like 500 pounds or 400 pounds, you know, just crazy, you know, super fat.
Yeah, it was a lot of Fury had a lot of shit going bad in his camp. Like, you could tell
Taylor did pull a gotcha. I mean, Taylor did pull a gotcha performance. I mean, you know, that's all. I'm just giving.
He did. I give him his props and shit, but
he went through.
Yeah, that's just the answer to that. Not to go back into that.
If he lost his fight, we would say his career's over today. You know, we would have been saying his career's over if he lost today. Last night. Yeah,
I mean, now we saying the other nigga career over. I mean, such is life, such is boxing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, Anthony, if you go back to really into detail, you know, after the live feed, you could go, because that's the first thing we talk about. But we respect the chat. I just had to mention it because you had put it in the chat. But yeah, back to Pat. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Reece Salim, though, like I said, I mean, dude will be a champion one day. There's no question about that. So, I mean, right now he's an eliminator against an Australian, Sam Goodman. You know, so pretty much the winner will be the number 1 contender for Tapalis's 2 belts at 122. You know, he's known as the other 122 champion, you know, who upset Akhmadaliev last month. You know, and which was good because the belts needed to come off him. You know, there's too much bullshit on that. So, so PBC, PBC has a good offering for that one. I mean, those are 2 fights. And of course, if you're in Australia, of course, it's a whole pay-per-view, and I don't feel sorry for you motherfuckers for that. So it's like, nah.